Hello Virgo, this is Olivia from Doss Tarot. I'm here to do a reading for you for August the 2nd through the 8th. I did pull one oracle card for you. It's from the Soul's Journey deck. It's called Abundance. And it says, I am a limitless being and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality. Yes, we can. Through prayer or manifesting. Either way. I think basically it's the same, but I just prefer the word prayer or praying. Now your tarot cards did come out. You get the Two of Wands, the Hermit, the Eight of Swords, the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Eight of Wands. So, and then also over the bottom of the deck it was the Seven of Wands. Over here we talk about some kind of entrepreneur type business or enterprise. It looks like you have an option to go one way or the other. One path is lit up more than the other. This path over here might be a little bit wider, but it heads into the woods. This thinner path, that one leads to sunshine. So you have to determine which one you're going to take. And it could be anything. A lot of times this is referred to as the crossroads. You're at that point in your life right now where you need to decide. This path or that path. The one lit could possibly be a spiritual path. With the sun shining down on it. And with that buck in the middle of the wands. Look at that. Whoa, look at that sun shining through there. See that small path? Your choice. Anyway, that can be, choosing anything. Usually the wands talk about some kind of work, but they also refer to the soul. So if you're thinking about a spiritual path, you could definitely choose. It's your choice. Your choice. Now, I see that you showed up in your own reading. You like to show up like that, don't you? The Hermit. Remember that snake is on that path. All you have to do is take that big old wand that you have and just flick it off the side of the path. Or flick it behind you. Scary. Anyway, that is going inside of yourself. You're looking for answers for your questions, not anybody else's, just for yourself. And if you stay in this mode until you hear what you need to hear, you will get a message. You will get a message, but you have to be in quiet, no distractions, and no people around you surrounding you with questions. No, you have to have complete privacy. Now the Eight of Swords, this talks about somebody that feels resentful and possibly bitter about being stuck in a situation where they feel like there's no way out. They don't see a way out either with the blindfold on. It tells me that this person isn't able to see how to even begin to get out. But there are ways. There are ways. Now the Ace of Wands, this talks about a passionate new beginning. This also is a wand, so it could be a new career, a new type of work. It also could be a passionate connection with someone. But it's a brand new beginning. And then you have the Seven of Pentacles, which talks about, it's kind of like a money tree. And if you watch your money, be careful that you don't start losing any, especially if you have it invested in something like in a special account where it's invested. If the stock market crashes, then you'll lose it all. Just make sure that doesn't happen for you. But also at the same time, this card is saying now's the time. So in other words, if you don't take this money now, it may be gone. And it doesn't have to be just money. Let's pretend like it's some kind of fruit. If you don't take it now, it's eventually going to rot off and fall on the ground and not be good for anybody, but maybe the birds. So make sure if this is an investment you have or some kind of money plan, make sure that it's safe. Because now's the time to take it if it's not. Now's the time. This has been coming up in a lot of readings. It's kind of like beware. I think that's the angel's way of showing you that, you know, beware of this if you've got money. And then the Eight of Wands talks about communications back and forth real fast between two people. Beautiful. Okay, and then the Seven of Wands, this talks about protecting something that's possibly sacred to you. Something that's in that building behind you. It looks like the sun is coming through. But you're protecting something. Those other wands that are jabbing at you, that's like opposition. People that don't want you to do something, or they want you to do something that you don't want to do. It's that kind of energy. And again, it's wands, so it could be work related, but it could also have something to do with the soul. So keep that in mind too. Let's go ahead and get clarifying here. Let's clarify the Two of Wands first. This card also talks about having talents that nobody's appreciating. They don't recognize it. It's like you're wasting your talents at a job that nobody seems to care. They don't listen to you. They don't want your advice. Egotistical people, possibly. Yeah, you've already been looking at this anyway, so you're already a step ahead. With the Hangman in reverse, that means you've already been hanging long enough to get the enlightenment from the divine, and now it's in reverse, meaning now you're just kind of waiting patiently to see what's going to happen. And there is a proposal. Now, this usually means a marriage proposal, but notice that that cup is empty. But he is about to cross a river. So if this is a love proposal, he will stop and get that filled up with that love of water, which is emotions. Let's clarify the Hermit. Oh, now look at there. The Ace of Wands in reverse, and up here you have it in the upright. So there's a possibility that this is two situations. This could be a passionate job beginning, and this could be a lack of passion in, say, a relationship. And there's something that's being hidden that has not been revealed. There's a secret with the Moon card. I like to be nosy, and whenever there's a secret, either this card or the High Priestess, and I like, because I was thinking if I was getting a reading from somebody, I would want to know what that means. And usually as a reader, as a tarot reader, we don't find out, but let's see what we get. Something about some kind of celebration. Could be anything. And then the Eight of Swords. She's in reverse. Now, when she's in reverse, there's already been something revealed. And you discovered it while you were stuck in this Eight of Swords. You're stuck there. But something was revealed to you. So let's see if we can find out what that is. Oh my gosh, there's been some kind of injustice. Something that wasn't fair to you, and it made you feel stuck. Injustice means it's not fair. It's not fair to you. Let's clarify the Ace of Wands. There's the Eight of Swords again. You definitely feel stuck. It could be with work, because I'm not seeing like a love connection here. There is a reconciliation, bringing something that's from the past that has died back to life. Resurrection is what they call it in the Bible term. Something's being brought back to life, something that's passionate, but also something that makes you feel stuck. Or you're feeling stuck now until this happens. Interesting. Let's clarify the Seven of Pentacles. Now, there is some truth coming out about money. Now, for instance, if this is work related, this money tree, there's something being revealed about it that was hidden before. There's some kind of truth coming out, which causes clarity. And with the clarity, it becomes freedom of something, free of something. Some kind of truth. Perhaps there was a lie about it or something. And it's got something to do with a marriage. Because this is the happy ever after marriage card. This is like husband and wife with kids in the yard. A river running by. Property. 10 cups. That's total fulfillment. But it is an ending also. Anything that has a 10 in it is the beginning of the end. In other words, it's the kind of, and all of these are like that. All of these marriage cards are 10s. It just indicates that it might be stagnant. Maybe you need to inject some romance in there, or maybe you need to go on a little mini vacation with the family or something like that to keep it alive and happy. But there's some kind of truth about the money and the marriage. Now, something to do with clarity and freedom. Is it freedom from a marriage? Only you will know. Let's clarify the Eight of Wands. And this is divine. This is divine. This is divine. You've got 3 divine cards that are definitely, and so is the Hermit divine. And actually in reality, so is the wand here and the wand here. You got a lot of cards in here that are spiritual in a sense, or from the divine. That's beautiful. Let's clarify that Eight of Wands. Again, this is fast action or messages back and forth really fast to someone, coming and going, in and out. Somebody's opening up. That's you, Virgo. There's something that's in other words, with the Four of Pentacles, when it's in the upright position, it means somebody's holding on tight. They're not releasing any secrets, or they're holding on tight to their money. Or they're holding on to they're blocking their heart with that coin, and they're blocking their mind with that coin up here. But when it's in the reverse, all of that is being removed. And it's not by anybody's choice other than yours. And this makes sense. You're opening up by communicating to somebody. You're revealing everything. You're letting your mind speak, your heart speak, everything. This is your choice. This isn't divine. Well, it could be in the background, but we don't know that. Now you have the Magician in reverse. Now this tells me that there's, you might be trying to manifest something that's not for you, or manifesting something that's not in other words, Sometimes it's referred to as the card of trickery when you're trying to manifest something that you know you can't have, or you're trying to manifest something that is not good for you, or something like that. Let's get one more card for that too. It looks like you're trying to manifest either being single or a single person. Interesting. Now, if this is somebody you're trying to manifest, this person may not want to be manifested. They maybe would rather talk in person than to... I don't know. I don't know how that works exactly, but you can't manifest something by name for sure. You can't say, oh, Heavenly Father, please send Billy Bob back to me. No, you can't do that. You can manifest the divine to bring you a soulmate, or to bring you the person that was made for you, or anything like that, but you can't go by name. This could be you just wanting to be single, because this is a single woman who is financially secure, not overly abundant. She loves animals. She loves to be outdoors. She loves bugs. She grows her own garden. She's a lot like the Queen of Pentacles in a sense. Okay, let's clarify the Seven of Wands. This is somebody you're blocking, you're protecting something behind you that's in that building. You are bound and determined not to let those people in. And then you get this Pentacle card again, the Tree of Money. Now, at this point, it says you don't have a choice. You need to take it now. Don't even think about hesitating. So whatever is in a savings account or something like that, that money needs to be taken out now. And only you know why. Is there a possibility that something could be taken? Is it because the economy is about to crash? That bank you have your money in might close up and you might not have access to it? Just that kind of stuff. Just make sure you talk to whoever your banker is. Dang it. And then we get this card. This talks about the World card. When this World card is given to you by the divine, by God, hopefully it's in the upright and ready to spin. But there's something that's blocking it from spinning, so it's in the reverse. And there's something that needs to be completed before this World card can turn. So you might have, 50 million plans, but until it actually goes into action, this card will never turn. It'll always be here for you, but the divine is not going to reward you if you don't follow through. And anyway, with the World Cup in the upright, this is a life change. It affects every aspect of your life, from your career, your finances, your family life, your everything. It even talks about a new home. It affects everything. And it doesn't happen overnight. This happens over a period of time. It's a beautiful card if you've ever experienced it. It is absolutely beautiful. And it is divinely guided. Again, another divine card. Wow, you must be on the right track. You're on the right path as far as the divine is concerned. There's no doubt about it. And it looks like you got it under control. I mean, at this point, if I had to give you advice, I wouldn't even know where to start, because I feel like you've got it all figured out. That's your little Mercury brain that you guys have. Always clicking. Tick, 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 tick. Anyway, on the bottom of the deck, there will be some kind of collaboration working with somebody. It could be a startup business that you do with 2 or more people. And it has something to do with particular types of work. Could be something to do with building. This is a masonry that works with concrete. And the Three of Pentacles talks about usually 3 people or more, perhaps, getting together and working and creating beautiful stuff like this. And it also gives you the opportunity for people to see the work, the kind of work that you can do, which tells me that there are people out there that do appreciate what you do. Some people don't recognize it. They don't see your skills. Others do. I'm going to get one real quick. I'm going to get one of the angel cards to see what kind of advice do we have for Virgo for this reading. One card, please, for Virgo. Whoa. The Healer of Emotions. That's the Queen of Cups. This is the Queen of Cups, which is, she's not on this one, but the Queen of Cups is that person that she has that chalice that she always has the lid on it, and she doesn't share it with anybody that she doesn't trust, because she's been hurt so many times in the past. She's very compassionate, pure love, unconditional love. So this particular card, this is a different deck. It's the Angels card, and it reads, this is a time to follow your heart and feel the fullness of your emotions. You may feel so compelled to nurture others that you forget to care for yourself. Flashes of intuition provide you with incredible insights. You or another person is a kind, tender-hearted, loving, and trustworthy friend. Oh my God, that is so beautiful. All right, that's what I have for you, Virgo. And until I see you next time, namaste.